What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Why did I take down the fucking Rise for Your National Anthem Kapernick video? Guys, listen. Many people fucking missed the point. In having that video up, I was watching in the comment section, people not only being divided further, but arguing a bit over what I said because some people didn't fucking get it. And I had veterans saying that not to speak for them, even though I'm not speaking for every veteran out there, but there are veterans talking at the gym, they're talking online, they're talking in forums, they're talking at the supermarket. I'm hearing it constantly on Facebook. I'm talking about what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. I'm not making stuff up. And I guess what it really boils down to is my opinion doesn't really matter. Your opinion doesn't really matter. What's going on right now is a lot of attention is being drawn to this, and I do not feel that this is going to accomplish shit. It's really not. Like, what's happening right now is people are dividing even more based on what they think about it. And myself, maybe I jumped a little too quick to the punch to put out my opinion. And my opinion was that there was other ways besides this that actually could have gotten more done. Yes, people are talking about it, and people are saying, well, it was to bring awareness. No, the Ice Bucket Challenge brought awareness. That actually helped the Alzheimer's thing, or ALS. You know, this thing is not just bringing attention, it's bringing negative attention to it, which is causing a lot more issues on top of what was already there. By myself or anyone, I watched a couple other videos after I posted my videos by a few other people that put them up, and I scrolled through the comment section, and what I saw was fucking disgusting. What I saw was it was like racial division going on in these comment sections. I was actually watching people call other people racial slurs, and not like in the troll banter way that we normally see, but like in hateful fucking racist ways, and people fighting back and trying to prove their point, and people threatening to go to people's houses and send. I mean, I'm watching this going, what the fuck? Like, had this video not been made, had Kapernick done what he'd done, none of this would actually be happening right now. It's a further avenue to facilitate more hate and make things worse. You know, just like the riots were a form of protest, it actually made things worse for the people there. You know, it made other people looking into it think, well, this is fucking crazy. This is violent. This is negative. It made things worse. You know, so I pulled the video down because what I don't want is I don't want a bunch of hate. I don't want people fighting. I don't want racial division. I don't want any of this shit happening because of my opinion, which was taken out of context. And sometimes maybe I don't come across the right way. Sometimes I say stuff and people take it the wrong way. I know for a fact that many people, not many people, I'd say maybe 30% of the people misunderstood what I was trying to say and really got offended. And it wasn't I was trying to offend someone. I was trying to prove a point that, you know, there were other ways to go about this that actually could have gotten better results if you just stopped and thought about it rather than acting. Now, we're all responsible for our actions. And me, myself, when I was younger, I did not think. I just acted. Putting up that video, I guess I didn't think enough and I reacted. But when I step back and look at it and I go, this is going to cause worse issues. You know, I'm sure if Kaepernick stepped back and could see everything that's going on right now here and how there's actually more division, or maybe it's not even more. Maybe it's just bringing it out more. Maybe rather people are expressing themselves more, and because of the expression, more people are fighting now than there were before he did this. You know, and he's wanting to draw attention to change things, and I don't think that doing things in a negative context or that can cause a negative context without thinking, I just don't think that it's going to help things. It's not. You know, what I saw going on in my comment section alone was disturbing. Some of the things that people were saying. What I saw in this other guy's thing, and it was like, I don't know who the fuck he was. I just Googled or searched it in the search bar, and a couple of videos popped up about the fact that he was sitting there at the national anthem, and people were disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I am not easily offended. I'm just not. But this was just, I'm sitting back going, this can't be for real. Like, this can't be happening in my lifetime. Like, people can't be this fucking nasty to each other to where they, you know, like fucking just want to kill each other based on just something that I don't see a big deal. You know, I don't see different people of color interacting a big deal. I just don't. It's never been a big deal to me ever since I was born, ever since I was a kid. I was not raised to hate someone because they're not like me. I was not raised to make fun of or beat someone up or, you know, judge them because they're not like me. I mean, based on people's actions, of course, I pass judgment, which is wrong. You know, I shouldn't judge anyone, but it happens. We're human, and that's what happens. And I'm sitting there looking at this thing, and I'm like, yeah, I was fired up. Yeah, I was upset because I feel like as small of a platform that I have, this happened already. You know, 4,000 people in the world watched that video and interacted. Now, as it interacted negatively, it's my responsibility now to try to turn that in a positive direction, which is that's what this video is, the positive direction. I'm not trying to speak for anyone else. I'm not trying to say that I understand what's going on. I said that in the original video. I'm not saying I understand or even been through anything that these oppressed people have been through. Not once, not ever. Do I try to sympathize with it? Yes. Do I try to understand it? Yes. But that doesn't make me a bad person for having an opinion on the fact that I think this guy should have taken a different avenue, which could have yielded better results. A lot of times when I was younger, I would act before I thought, and a lot of times now I try to think before I act and try to think things through properly and figure out if there's a better way. And thinking things through is proving that this video is being made. Thinking things through and doing it a different way. You know, I dropped out of the YouTube drama stuff, and this is, you know, going back, and people, why don't you make videos about this guy anymore? This guy said this about you. And I've kind of dropped out of that, if you've noticed. I haven't really done stuff like that because it just facilitates more hate, more negativity, and more bullshit. And nobody wants that in their life. They really don't. I mean, some people need that because they don't have anything else, but nobody really wants it. And, you know, maybe it's time to just step back and say, some of the stuff I have an opinion on, but my opinion may actually make people's reactions worse. And that's not what I want. Some people want to hear my opinion. Some people don't want to hear it. Some people are going to tune in to hear it, but many people are going to lash out back at me, at this person, at that person, without really thinking it through, clouded by emotion when they actually watch the video itself and say, you know, they'll hear pieces of it and kind of piece it together in their head what I'm saying, and they're not really listening. Many people don't hear because of emotion. They don't listen. They may kind of hear pieces of it, but it's not really the message. And I think that that's something I got to get better on, is getting my message across in a different way so that it's not misunderstood and causes a fucking stir of shit. Like this is just the beginning, guys. I mean, if somebody small like me can cause a reaction like that and have people fighting, the fuck do you think's going to happen with him? I mean, this other guy had like 500,000 people on his channel. There were thousands of comments fucking arguing that it looked like it was a race war about to happen to this guy's fucking thing. And I was like, look, I don't want to be any part of this. Not whatsoever. I don't want to be any part of facilitating any more hate. You know, I got veterans getting mad at me because I'm speaking my mind and saying that I'm speaking for them, which was not the case. I was speaking for the veterans around me that I'm hearing, talking to, and stuff that I'm reading online. You know, if there are veterans out there that support him, that's their right to support him too. Just like there's veterans out there that will not support him. Just like there's everybody out there who will choose to support or not support someone, which is their God-given right to do. People are going to have difference of opinions. But one thing I do know is it should never get to the point that I'm seeing right now. And I don't think that Kapernick, me, fucking this guy, that guy, any of the other guys, I don't think that this is going to change with one person. But I do think one person can make it worse if you feed into it. One person feeds into it, which leads 100 people feeding into it in the comment section, which leads 1,000 people feeding into it when they talk to other people, which it grows. And I'm not going to have a platform for feeding into any of this shit. If it's going to feed negativity and hate, I'm out of that completely. So that's why I took the video down. And, you know, be aware, guys, sometimes you don't think that your opinion matters. And sometimes your opinion doesn't matter. But sometimes your opinion can spark a flame that just gets out of control. And then once it becomes a wildfire, it's out of control. And your little fucking spark can start that. Bios3training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is a blog. It's the Thinking It Through Bicep, and we're out.